Hello and welcome back to Collectible Stonks. If this is your first time on this channel and you enjoy seeing the financial side of collectibles, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as I have several other Metazoo, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, and other collectible videos in the works. Today I specifically wanted to talk about the current market surrounding one of the newest TCGs out there, Metazoo. Before I delve a little deeper into it, let me give you some brief background regarding the product. Metazoo is a card game that features cryptids, which are called beasties, and you as a caster will contract these beasties from your deck. This is a very basic rundown of it, so I highly encourage you guys to check out their official site to learn more about the game and their mechanics. Anyways, Metazoo was actually a Kickstarter that was successfully funded by people. Part of the Kickstarter pledge rewards were the following, and yes, this is a hefty list, but please bear with me. So for $5, you could get a blister pack with a promo and coin. For $20, you would also get a spellbook box, which is similar in nature to an Elite Trainer box from Pokemon. For $35, you could get a tribal themed deck case. For $50, you could get a booster box of 36 packs. For $95, you would get the entire package, which included 3 Kickstarter exclusive promos. For $275, you could get a booster box case, which included 6 booster boxes and 6 of the promo cards. And finally, we have the $600 pledge, which included 25 promo cards, 6 Metazoo booster boxes, 10 spellbook boxes, and 5 tribal themed deck cases. This tier was mainly meant for online retailers or resellers, and keep in mind that most of these tiers actually included other items. And there was also a special, early bird special, that was $40 for the booster box, but let's continue on. The reason it is important that I mention all those tiers is because of the pricing and amount of product you would have received. As of right now, these are the current prices for the first edition Kickstarter items. For the booster boxes, they are currently selling for around $3,000 to $4,000. The spellbooks are going for about $1,000. Blister packs with the promo and coin are selling for about $250 to $300, and the tribal themed decks are selling for around $350 to $400 each. So if we base the higher tiers off of this, a case of booster boxes bought for $275 would now be worth roughly $18,000 to $20,000 with the promos. Yeah, crazy. And if we look at the $600 tier, that would now be worth at least $32,000. These are not including what the promos sell for at all. The market's just on fire. Even the non-Kickstarter first edition boxes are currently selling for $300 on pre-order in the secondary market. However, I would recommend you guys wait for the restocks. They are officially happening in the very near future, as Metazoo Games has officially announced that they have only given out about 20% of the available pre-orders. So there will be plenty of product to go around. Now that we have gotten the boxes out of the way, let's look at some of those singles. Some of these holo rare singles are actually fetching a nice amount of money. I'm going to be showing you some of my personal favorites as examples, so I do apologize if I miss a card that happens to be worth more. The first one I wanted to show off is the Piazza Bird Holo, and I do apologize if I'm butchering that name. This awesome card is currently selling for around $200, and I mean, just look at that art. It's freaking gorgeous. And now, the second card I want to show is Babe the Blue Ox. This card is currently selling for about $150 for the holo version. And of course, it's Babe from the Paul Bunyan myth up on a mountain peak. And I mean, it's just a really nice looking card. Finally, let's talk about what is considered to be the biggest hit out of the beasties, and that is Mothman. This bad boy is currently selling for between $500 and $1,000. It is currently being compared to the first edition Charizard card from the Pokemon base set, being that the Holo Mothman is one of the rarest cards to pull, and the Kickstarter card having a Kickstarter logo on the bottom right is reminiscent of Charizard's first edition stamp as well. The reason that many of these Metazoo cards are in high demand is because of the beautiful watercolor artwork that reminds people of the original base set Pokemon cards. So what are the print runs for each of these cards? Currently, the print run information for the Kickstarter cards looks something like this. The booster boxes have a print run of 2,500. The regular holo print run for each of the gold cards is 872 copies, while the reverse cards for bronze, silver, and gold each get 1,259 copies. There is some other neat information in the Discord, such as Tripodero only having a reverse holo, which made this card much more expensive than some of the other bronze cards due to the difficulty in pulling, as well as the spellbooks having a print run of 1,000 and the Mothman promo card having 2,000 copies out in the wild. I definitely recommend you guys check out the Metazoo Discord, as there is always really cool and important information about the game being posted. My current thoughts on the Kickstarter products is that they will always be so much more expensive than the regular first edition boxes simply because of the extremely low print run. In that same Discord, there is a frequently asked questions post where the company has said that other print runs of product will be 10 times more than the initial Kickstarter product. This would mean that booster boxes will get a print run of 25,000 as opposed to the 2,500 Kickstarter boxes I mentioned earlier. Because of this information, I actually believe that investing in some holos and reverse holos from the Kickstarter boosters will be well worth it. Just remember that this is my personal opinion and not actual financial advice. The game is just extremely hyped right now, and I do have to commend Metazoo Games for being very transparent about print runs and just overall having an open dialogue with their consumers and fans, much like Legend Story Studios with Flesh and Blood. This has resulted in a very loyal following of the game, which will continue to drive business for them and will continue making the game thrive. They have much more already planned for the game, and while at first I was a bit concerned for the game's longevity, after reading through Discord and seeing their current plans in place to grow the game, I was made a believer. This has been Collectible Stonks. Thanks again for checking out the video. If you enjoyed this, consider giving the video a like, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The support really helps. Thanks, y'all.